Mirage, Dust 2, then Cache.
Hello, Monkey. How you going?
G'day, Monkey. How you going, man? Alright, boys. Here we go. Into the knife round here. And this is going to be for sides. See who win this. Rktm obviously destroyed Jam Gaming in the veto process, but you know, see how we go here. But both teams willing to play it a little bit safer this time. Crutch goes down first, and oh, it looks like Jam has actually come out on top here. They just trapped all those T's in sandwich, and they all died a horrible death there, unfortunately.
Well, that's where that spot actually got its name from, I guess.
Yeah, definitely, that was a perfect example. The name. Jam was shaky on Mirage last night in EC, so it will be close. Okay.
That's interesting info.
Clone says that Has could go on tilt after being killed a few rounds in a row by random players.
Yeah, okay.
Bit of insight there.
So, yeah.
Teams that have played and know these players.
No, that's the thing for us. It's good to have that info. So, you know, guys, if you got any sort of info on people and you're wanting to share it, you know, definitely check it in chat, because it certainly helps us. Because I mean, we don't actually play these guys. We're sort of going off what we're actually seeing.
Far and above our skill level, that's for sure.
Oh, definitely.
But we are live into the first round of the first map, best of 3, Jam versus Rktm. Jam Gaming starting on CT, of course, Rktm on T side, and it looks like they're going to go for an A split in the first round here, sending 3 players through underpass. Oh, Insanity with a great headshot onto Yune, completely prepared for that peek, and picking up a second as well. Maniac trying to peek out of Palace, but the fire pushing him back into Palace there, and McCrutch will take him down from CT. This looks to be going Jam's way completely. Maniac is the last player alive, and that push completely ineffective.
Yeah, Insanity getting 2 insane shots there. Just stopping the push dead in its tracks.
I believe there was actually a TK in from SickX onto one of their players of Rktm as well. I'm not sure who it was, but definitely TK in there somewhere.
So that sort of shows you the rush that we're trying to do and actually get in there and drop Insanity at least. It looks to me their play was actually going to be go straight up, underpass through jungle area into B. We actually did see that last night, I think it was, where a team tried it, but it just it was actually Funky Monkeys and it failed.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you are right. We did see that, but yeah, it didn't seem like it worked at all. It just bit of a random play. Yeah. Nevertheless, though, Jam Gaming do take out the first round here, and T's obviously on an eco. So T's brought up with SMGs, and Hasmeister is on B here to stop this push. Takes down Ray-Z, goes for a second, but Maniac, that AD with the Tech 9 will take him out. Oh no, and Plastic down on short as well. This is not good for Jam Gaming. Bomb is down on B, and McCrutch is here all by himself, not pushing in, just waiting for his teammates. I don't think the T's are actually aware that he's this close. And if he peeks around the corner, he could pick up Yuno very easily. In fact, he will do just that, spraying him down with the MP7 on chair. Now a 2v3 situation. Jam Gaming with a nice retake here. McCrutch with that MP7. Midnight Funk actually jumping around as well. Does manage to get the kill. I think that was probably a 1-bullet miracle shot from him. I'm pretty sure that McCrutch did all the damage there.
Yeah, McCrutch doing the work and just Midnight Funk going, oh, I'll steal your kill, buddy.
Yeah.
But, wow. You know, great second round from Rktm there. Actually getting the bomb down, but they do look like to be buying up some, you know, standard sort of pistol buy up. But I'm hoping we do see a, you know, third round buy from them and see what they can do once they get weapons in their hands. Because I think from memory it was Rktm that they don't really take the pistols too seriously until they get weapons in their hands, and then they really come alive and become the monster team that they are. Yeah,
they're definitely a lot better with rifles. Oh. They are on another eco, and I would assume that there would be a third round buy here after getting that plan. It doesn't look like they've bought armor, so they will have the money for it. At the moment, though, Plastic is taking a lot of damage. Razy will find him. Hasmeister, though, with the nice 2 kills there. The nade coming in from McCrutch to take out Mental. Wow, I'm not sure how much damage that was, but it was a massive nade. Bomb trying to get planted again, but Insanity and McCrutch just finishing off the T side there. The first 3 rounds are over, though, and I would assume that Rktm will be full buying here. You know, already with that AK. And this is going to be an interesting round. Let's see what Rktm do here. Are they going to play it aggressive? Are they going to play it slow? That is the question.
You're likely to see a standard sort of default hold, 1 towards mid, 2 towards B apps. And then just the standard hold outside of A. And, you know, they're the type of team they calculate. They'll wait for the mistake. Once you give them that mistake, though, they'll capitalize on it and just crush you.
Yeah, you're right. They are a patient team. That's for sure. And it's proving to be exactly right here. They are split up all across the map right now. Player A ramps, Palace, 1 hanging around mid, 2 B apps. This is a split and pick if I've ever seen one.
But notice how much room they're given, you know, especially on the A ramp side, looking at where the player's holding back so far. He's waiting, expecting that CT to get aggressive and, you know, push for that information. But Jam, I think, have actually done a bit of homework and realised that this is what Rktm are wanting to do, waiting for you to play into them rather than them making the assault. And Jam just being patient. But as we say, that Maniac does pick up Insanity.
Yeah, Insanity just getting caught with his pants down there.
Yep.
Completely exposed on stairs. Not sure what he was looking at. Not a very good peek. But it does look like the push is going to come in onto A now. Maniac with that initial pick will be calling his teammates to come across. Mental is up short. The takedown Plastic does trade out his teammate. But McCrutch and Midnight Funk are doing some great work on A bomb site. McCrutch with the second. And Mental is all alone in a 1v2. What? Hasmeister with that wallbang? What was that?
Wow.
The clue on Hasmeister. Wow.
They would have had the call, but just it goes to show you
pinpoint accuracy through that box, man.
It just goes to show you what these guys put in. They practice wall bangs. That's rare.
Yes, that was very, very impressive.
At a CGA level, that is rare. To know wall bangs and what you can hit a player through and what you can't.
Yep.
That's the winning. I mean, he didn't actually have to show himself there. His teammate just had to bait him out, hold him still, and which is what he did effectively there. And Has just said, "Okay, I'm going to spray him through the box."
Yeah, he would have been playing that off radar for sure.
Yeah.
Just lining up the shots. I mean, I wonder how many hits that was. It's got to be like 6 or 7 hits at least.
Oh yeah, at minimum. But Clowny does say he did see him as he jumped up. I got to him pretty late with the camera, so...
Oh, okay. Insanity on the first frag here on Razy, and I think they have an inkling that the T's might be underpass. Insanity looked like he wanted to go for a push there, but McCrutch will take down Una. He does a copper bink, though, down to 12, as the rest of Rktm who try to push onto this A-bomb site. Mental with only a P250. Teammate not really helping him. Still in Palace. Maniac does smoke the stairs, but he's going to get spotted, and Mental needs to pick this corner now, but Insanity, he's well prepared for this, and will take down both players there. Just a little slow, I think, to peak. They could have had Insanity, but the delay... Yeah, didn't work out for them.
You've got to, if you're going to be playing that sort of a game where your teammate's baiting for you, your timings have to be on point. It's sort of, 3, 2, 1, peak, and half a second later you should be peaking as well, because it gives your teammate the chance to distract the player, but sadly, as you said, the delay coming in there, costing them the double kill and Insanity just picking them up.
Yeah, he actually read that really well as well. He switched his aim. As soon as the stairs were smoked, he knew that there was probably going to be another player pushing him. And he managed to switch just in time and caught the player out. Great to see. But at the moment, T-side are full board up. No rounds on the board just yet. Jam Gaming with the first 5. Rktm. How are they going to penetrate this this Jam Gaming defense? They look pretty solid on both sides, and I have to say their retake is quite strong as well.
Yeah, the thing what Rktm really need to do now is they need to do what they did in that round before, where Insanity went for that cheeky little peek. They got the pick, but they need to try and bait these picks out a lot sooner. So it's just...
We can see Rktm playing again this split and pick, but it does look like they have actually grouped up on A ramp, so we could be seeing an A play here, but... Yeah. I don't know if Jam are going to read this. It looks like they want to rotate off towards B. They've dropped a player back to CT, and one in jungle as well. So if the smokes go down, Rktm have a good chance of taking this side. In fact, blocking out...
Oh, McCrutch.
3 CTs I was going to say, but it doesn't matter. McCrutch eagle-eyed through the smoke there, taking one down. And does spot a second there. On short, we'll find him as well. Mental going down. And bomb does go down, but
wow.
At the moment, Jam Gaming looking extremely strong. Razy, last player alive, does get a frag, but it's not going to matter in the long run.
Wow, just...
The holds are incredible right now. Jam Gaming really on point.
If you're playing the team like Jam and they're in form the way they are right now, there's not much you can answer them with, because McCrutch just hitting that insane AWP shot, and I watched him peak mental in mid, and by the time I did that, Midnight Funk was already through before the smoke dissipated and had picked up 2 more.
Yeah, it was,
wow.
Yeah, it's a sharp team. You can't fault them really. This is how all teams should be playing.
Oh
really,
yeah,
this is the level at which you need to be playing. But again, we see Rktm head towards this A bomb site. I'm not sure if this is the right call right now. Maniac does do a little bit of damage onto Plastic there at stairs, and the rest of his team do try to push in. One CT is on side though. The pop flash comes in. Insanity goes down to Maniac as Plastic trays out onto Mental. A 4v4 now. Molly goes down, attempting to stop that plant, but it's just off. And bomb will be planted here for Rktm. Now all they've got to do is hold on. Hope that Jam Gaming cannot retake here. They have got position. They just need to hold on. McCrutch though.
One from McCrutch.
He jumps up and almost picking up 2. Unlucky not to get that second. Sikex is actually hiding in the smoke there, and he will find McCrutch. A cheeky little kill. Hazmeister though. What? What's
oh, there's no smoke.
Oh, we don't have smoke on GoTV, and Hazmeister actually gets a ninja.
Wow!
That was incredible.
So suspicious.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on there?
That was awkward. I actually switched over to Sikex, and he was fully submersed by smoke. I noticed McCrutch actually pushing up and not picking up where he was, and I thought that was odd. He did not actually see him, and then Sikex getting the spray through smoke. I was like, okay, Sikex saw him. McCrutch just not looking in the right position, but wow.
Yeah, the GoTV just screwing us there.
Making us go speechless there, but wow, okay.
But yeah, nice little ninja defuse, and I mean, this is not looking good for Rktm at all.
Wow,
they don't seem to have a reply for anything that Jam's doing, and if Haz can get a ninja just like that, Sikex was right next to him, and he didn't shoot.
Yeah, he was spamming, but just in the wrong spot, and I think Sikex actually put the bomb down himself. So, fault to his own there, really.
Incredible stuff already. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. Gaming really on point at the moment, and
I'm speechless, mate, myself. I expect Rktm to be they're a very powerful team, and for Jam to be doing this to them, on Mirage, yeah, it is a CT-sided map, but like that, Haz just killing Razy in a molly, just Ray just being a little bit too close and wanting to push through it and sort of, costing him a death.
Haz again playing this back spot near B, and Sikex pushes straight in to get the bomb down, but they don't check that corner, and it's going to cost them. Hazmeister picking up an easy 2 kills. We'll trade him out, but McCrutch is already there to trade, and it's a 2v1. Maniac behind Jam Gaming, but they spotted him out now, and he does take down Insanity, bring it back to 1v1. But McCrutch with this AWP, he is so deadly right now, and I would not want to come up against him. He's going to hear him drop out a window there, but is he going to get this shot?
Oh,
yes, he is.
He will. Wow.
13 for 1 at the moment.
Although, I must say, that was a close round. Admittedly,
it was a close round, yes.
Maniac was a little bit slow on the rotate to push through for that flank, but, had McCrutch missed that shot, we could have seen Rktm put a round on the board.
Well, this is what I was afraid of for Rktm. They are sharp aimers, but when you come up against a team that's done their homework and they have strats and they execute well, you're going to struggle, and that's exactly what we're seeing now. Rktm just perhaps relying on aim too much, and McCrutch, oh my god, he is destroying them in mid right now, picking up 2 kills at the start of the round and trapping another one in mid. I'm not sure if he's still peeking it. Yes, he is. Razy
just trying that spray.
He's very low though. A good grenade here would finish him off.
Oh,
Midnight will actually take him down for short there. Maniac again out of Palace. He's been there every single round. And I feel like that's probably what's losing them rounds. They're splitting and picking, and when they do eventually decide to push a site, they've usually lost a man.
Yeah,
and it's always at a disadvantage.
Like yeah, you can't push into a site, man down.
Yeah, it's never going to work. I think they need to start pushing together and playing as a team.
Oh, Has just going for the peak. Again, I touched on this point last night. When you got players with confidence like that, the way Has just said, I think he's apps. I'm going to jump up. I'm going to peek him and take this 1v1. And he stood there, didn't actually flinch, didn't fall back, just said, come at me. And just having that plays a lot on a team's mind. But, as you say, with Rktm doing split and pick, that is somewhat of their normal play style, but it also could be the fact that now they don't have an answer for what Jam are doing. They just, at this stage, I think they're literally just being outplayed.
It looks like they've opted for a B take this time, and they do have 4 players up there. 1 player still playing mid, Mental, just looking for a rotator or perhaps a mid pusher. But the majority of the team in B apps. This is actually going to spot them out there. Just throw a smoke down and a nade, but Razor is pushed straight through. Should pick up Has. Midnight Funk though from site does take down 2. Razor will find him though, so it's a 3v3 right now. They can get the bomb planted here. Gaming already rotating over. Has kids in control. Mollies and nades flying in now, and I think that'll be the end of Sick X.
Wow.
Just catching that in his hands there, yeah. Leaving it all up to Ray-Z and Mental now in a 3v2. McCrutch goes down, and Insanity goes down, so a 1v2 now. Plastic, can he do it? Both T's very, very low. Does have the hit point advantage, but they are not peeking him. And Ray-Z will catch him as he comes around the corner. First round for Rktm. Well played, boys.
I hope for the viewers' sake they can actually run with this now and make a comeback. They, give us a good game.
Yeah, I would not like to see this trend continue. I think they need to, put these last 9 rounds behind them and shake it off. But again, we see the split and pick once again. Maniac in Palace, 2A ramp, 1 mid, 1 B apps. And they have... Sanity is actually not bought up here, so they have broken the money of Jam Gaming. But
I was just about to say,
most of the team has bought up.
Yeah, I was about to touch on that point, the fact that although Jam have won 9 rounds, they've rebought every utility nearly every round because they use their grenades. But, again, that could just be down to just poor grenade management and in the end costing them. Back in a sec, just going to get a drink of water.
We'll see what happens here. If Jam Gaming can win this, they are going to break the economy of the T side. Like the T's do want to be pushing A once again. Insanity is up very, very close on a ramp, and I believe he's going to come into first contact with Razor. Does take him down, goes for a second, but Yuno will finish him off there and making it a 4v4. Make that a 2v4 now. Rktm actually doing some great work on A bomb site. Plastic going down as well, so leaving Has 1v3, but if anyone can do it, Has can. Does get the first kill onto Sick X, but down to 49 HP. 1v2. I'm not planted. 20 seconds remaining. Mental waiting for that peek as Maniac goes for the plant here, and he has spotted Mental out. Bomb does go down, and Mental will pick off Hasmeister at CT with the op there. So a good second round on the board for Rktm, and CTs are going to be forced to eco. They should be full eco here. If they do full eco, they will be able to buy next round fully bought up. And it looks like they're going to be doing exactly that. Just a complete eco here.
Yeah.
Rktm starting to build a little bit of momentum after that somewhat one-sided start.
Yeah, and so Rktm having that mentality to be able to do this and bring it back is very nice to see.
Okay, we'll take down Has at the start of the round, just pushing underpass there. And CT's, they want to do this aggressive push up mid, but the T's well prepared for it. They had that player top mid just waiting for them, Mental, and now his teammates have come to help. The Molly will push Plastic out, and Mental lands a great headshot there. B250. So this round not going great for Jam, but Rktm cleaning up right now, and it should be an easy round win for them from here. They can push the site together and have the numbers advantage, and it does look like they're heading towards A, which is the right call right now. Only one CT on there. Sanity just hiding in the ninja spot with his USP. No armor, 57 HP. Should get overwhelmed pretty easily here. Oh, Sick does actually check Ninja, which is nice to see. We'll take down Insanity. Maniac will find McCrutch in CT, and now it's all on Midnight Funk. He is mid-con, and I think Sick has an inkling of where he is if you look at X-Ray, but the wall bang's coming in from Mental. How is Midnight Funk avoiding these bullets left and right of his head right now? And,
I think that
could actually work in his favour. If he peeks out now, he can pick up a kill, because they're not going to expect him to be mid-con.
Yeah.
Which does exactly that. He takes down Maniac, goes for a second, but X will finish him off there. A nice round there from Rktm.
Yeah, again, I love the way Rktm played that round with the fact that they knew they were all eco, they waited patiently and waited for the CTs to show aggression. And the minute you do that to a team like Rktm, they'll drop your player, drop the second that's trying to, you know, push for that assisted kill or the trade, and just assault a site. And I mean, they took their time, and the other good thing about Rktm is they play the clock, which is very good to see. You know, they play this timer down, and they make you think, oh, they're going to push A, no, they're going to push B. Where they, you know, they give this, they play the time a lot better than most teams that I have seen.
So both teams full board up now, and Rktm, I think they looked like they wanted to smoke out window, but they actually missed their smoke. McCrutch has fallen back. I'm not sure if he knows that the window's exposed. But at the moment, Rktm do look to be working their way up. Plastic should come in contact very, very shortly. They are just outside that smoke. Plastic's onto them. Change position. As the flash comes in, oh, he gets flashed though. The push comes in, Sick might catch him here, but Plastic too fast, will take down two. Insanity joins in, taking down Ray-Z. Maniac will trade out, but is it too little too late? No, it isn't. Maniac will find a second onto Insanity and CT, making this a 3v2. You know, with the bomb, he's attempting to rotate to B. Hasmeister caking a shot there and does get taken down. Maniac as well onto McCrutch. This has somehow gone in the favour of Rktm. I can't believe it. That was incredible individual skill there.
Yeah,
wow, Midnight.
Maniac hitting his shots, doing work, but
Midnight Funk, that spray control, he was able to switch off to Yune and kill Maniac, who was the player he needed to take out.
Oh,
but Yune
clutching it on 1 HP.
That's an incredible round from Rktm, and right there, we saw how these guys have gotten through. Superior aim. Their aiming skills are on point, and they hit their shots. It's great to see. It was a 2v4, and they brought it back. How did that happen? Pure aim.
Yeah, Maniac just peeking out, but you know, and that's the reason why Maniac plays that position, is he knows how to play it. He's strong in that position, and Yuna getting a great headshot onto Plastic through the triple stack and just falling straight back. You know, giving the CTs the thing now to realize, hang on, we need to split sides or we need to push. So
this is so typical of Rktm. This slow play, once again, just hanging around top mid, and getting the tags.
Yep, the bait players coming out. The same play we see on Inferno that they do on their CT side, they're doing it here on their T side. They sort of wait for you to get comfortable and push up closer to them, give you a better ground, and as we say that though, Insanity does trade out Maniac.
Yeah, he had to do a bit of a double peek there. I think he caught Maniac out. Maniac just not prepared for the second peek. But nevertheless, this is very impressive from Rktm. No one plays the slow game in CGA like these guys. They do such a great job of it. But McCrutch with a huge 2 kills on B site there. Sick will take him down, but the damage has been done. A 2v3. Insanity's picked up an AK as well. So it's going to be up to Ray-Z and Sick to hold off the CTs here. Should be able to get a plant, but Insanity already very close. If he peeks now, he could catch Ray-Z off, but he makes it across just in time. Oh, and he gets caught out himself. Ray-Z, the timing on that. The 2v2 now has at Midnight. Hasmeister will take out Sick and Midnight from short with an AWP. Where did he get that from? But Jam Gaming bringing it back on an eco. McCrutch on B site. Yeah, those 2 frags on short, they were huge with the P250. Really saved the round for his team there.
Yeah, on an eco of all rounds. just shows you how strong Jam is.
Yep, that's right. It's not like Rktm are the only people that can aim in this game. Jam Gaming definitely have skill on their side as well. Question is, can they make it work on T side? At the moment, it's 10-4. Jam Gaming, I assume, would be aiming for an 11-4 half. Of course, Rktm looking to get that 5th round on the board before halftime. Can they do it? It'll be a comfortable 5 rounds going into CT for Rktm, I think.
Yeah, it'll definitely give them, give them a little bit of room, not much. Get the 5th round here, they will have to rely on getting those pistols, because if you give those pistols to Jam and you give them the economy, I think they can do a lot of work and will likely take it out fairly early.
Yeah, it can be very demoralising, especially after you're down going into the second half, to lose the pistol, and then the next 2 rounds, you look at the gap and you're like, shit, how are we ever going to make this up? But I don't think Rktm are the team to, have that sort of mentality.
Yeah, Rktm sort of strike me as a team that don't look at the scoreline. They just win rounds till the game tells them it's over. So, but we do, as I say that, I just looked at the scoreboard and Maniac actually has got 300 ping. So
that's no good. Rktm will go down first. Insanity. Maniac again from Palace. The 300 ping does not seem to be affecting him. As he tears the head off Insanity there. McCrutch, though, is up on Hut with his AWP. Can he get a shot? Yes, he can. We'll take down Mental. Will find Yuno and Sickex trading onto Midnight Funk there. So a 3v2. These do have position in the site, but the nades come in, taking Sickex down to 47, and he's desperately looking for that plant position. We'll get the bomb down eventually. But now,
just a correction there. That CT that was actually on the ticket booth was actually Insanity, I think. McCrutch is still alive, according to my CS.
McCrutch swapped his AWP out for an AK, I think, but it doesn't matter. Rktm will win the final round in this first half, so 10-5 to Jam Gaming at the moment. But we will swap over and see how Rktm are going to hold off Jam Gaming and how Jam Gaming are going to deal with Rktm. And I'd love to see a play reminiscent of Inferno. Rktm, just the slow game that they have just works for them. I'm amazed that it does so well.
Yeah, they sort of bait you into the site, let you get comfortable, and then they just, pincer you and crush you. And especially on Inferno, it's the map to do it, where this map sort of doesn't somewhat favour that kind of a playstyle just with the layout of the bomb sites. But I'm sure we'll see Rktm make work of it.
Yeah, it can be quite difficult on a bomb site if you do get the stairs and jungle smoke right. As a CT to push through and try and retake from there. It's a deadly position. So I'll be interested to see if that does happen, how Jam Gaming do, or how Rktm do deal with it.
But you do see Mental sitting passive in CT, so they are playing the retake, sort of the retake play, if you want to call it that. They've got 1 to window, 1 towards, and 2 on B actually, and a 3rd in window room for the quick rotate. And yeah, so they're just going to play this retake on A, let Jam get the site, get the bomb down, let the smokes all fade, and sort of leave them in the lurch with nothing to cover themselves with.
The Mental has spotted them dropping out of Palace now, and he's forced to fall back into CT. Hasmeister going very aggressive, but Mental will peek Midnight and land a nice headshot there with the P2000. Sickex just looking around the corner of that smoke, does a lot of damage onto Insanity, down to 34, and oh, it's a bloodbath at CT right now. Insanity and Hazem are McCrutch picking up frags. And Maniac, he pushes into sight, but that's a little reckless, I think. Really have any help from his teammates. Rktm last alive now on 8 HP, bomb ticking away. Should be jammed around here as McCrutch will find his head from jungle. And yeah, that was a complete firefight. That was the whole team's just going head to head right there. Yeah.
And the thing I like is Jam actually took it to Rktm. Jam realizing Rktm play this retake game and going, well, there's only one CT. Let's push him. Let's overpower him. And them coming out on top there, they did hit some very nice shots.
I'll just say to Cheeky Mitch there in chat, if you do play Div 1 and you want us to cast a game, hit us up on our Cybergamer account, mate, or add us on Steam, because we do have a schedule to keep.
He's a troll. Just ignore him.
Oh, okay.
He's a friend of mine.
Well, Jam Gaming look to have gone for an aggressive B here, and Insanity will take down the first 2 CTs he meets up with. Maniac and Mental. Last 3 alive for Rktm here. And Bomb picking away Midnight Funk though. Wrecking in B apps. I don't think I even You know, didn't even see him on screen.
Yeah.
That was complete spray down. But
Mental knowing he's got this inkling that the player's going to peek him, but looks away at the wrong time and does pick him up.
Plastic taking down Maniac on short there. So Jam Gaming, I have got the first couple of rounds. Can they get the next though? And after that, are they going to be able to deal with Rectum's defense?
Yeah, see, again, we see this sort of play from Rktm where they disregard the pistol almost as to say, you know,
Yeah.
if we don't get it, we don't get it. We know we're strong aimers, and we'll just use that to get us through. But, yeah, I'm hoping, you know, for the viewer's sake again, that Rktm can, once they get their guns, just dig their heels in and make a comeback. And as we said, that Maniac does get a nice headshot onto Haz. McCrutch does trade him out. Get him in the B bomb site.
Maniac was very, very aggressive on B there. I believe he jumped straight through window and just went for the frag. And it did pay off. Nevertheless, though, they have given up control of B bomb site. The smokes are down, and CT is now forced to push through smoke. Oh, McCrutch and Insanity absolutely mowing down CTs as they jump in through checkers there. And I don't think Mental has much of a chance here. He's about to be surrounded from behind. Liam or Midnight Funk taking him down on short there. So first 3 rounds in the second half, going to Jam Gaming.
I actually think Midnight Funk and William aren't the same person. My mistake again.
Really? Does anyone know in chat? Could someone fill us in here? Because
who William? I'm not too sure if they've replaced him or what the go is there, but
please, if you do know, let us know in chat, guys, because we can only go off what we see on screen. Nevertheless, though, it is the first gun round. This is very, very important for Rktm. If they do lose this, well,
Midnight Funk is Stezzy. That's
right.
It's
Stezzy.
Yeah, Midnight Funk is Stezzy.
Change your name, Stezzy. Come on, mate. Midnight Funk.
He's actually their coach / manager. So getting the coaching for a game, that's always good.
So this all-important round now. Rktm really need to win it, otherwise it's not going to look good for them. I would say Jam Gaming will probably close it out pretty quickly. Rktm can't get this. But look at the slow play from both teams. Neither team willing to give up any information whatsoever. Looks like Jam Gaming are going to set up for A though. McCrutch with the smoke in hand there, getting ready to throw it. Execute coming in at 45 seconds. Smokes on CT jungle, and I would assume stairs as well, but the pop flash comes in, just delaying them a little bit. Mental, that nade's going to do a bit of damage. Plastic down to 71. Pop flash is over, and this is a nice little counter play from Rktm. They managed to get their flashes in at the right time, and the CTs have actually pushed into sight through the smokes. Plastic, he is going to stick the bomb plant though, down to 2 HP, and neither team actually lost a player there, which was interesting. Uno will take down McCrutch as the wallbang tries to come in. Insanity saving Midnight Funk though, or Stezzy, as he picks up 1, 2, goes for a third. Sikiex says no though. Here's a 2v2 right now. Oh no, Hazmeister, he's caked his shot. Will double peek though and take down Ray Z. Both teams actually playing the same position here, and I don't think Sikiex actually has time to defuse now. He's forced to back off through CT, and Jam Gaming know this. They are going to make their exit as well, back through T-spawn. And that was a very interesting round.
That
Rktm, they seem to have it, but I'm not sure what happened there.
To be honest, what I could see and make out of what that round, what just happened, and how actual Jam came away with that round was the fact that purely being in the right after plant position for the bomb plant. That is one of the most key aspects that people overlook when they're planting the bomb. It's just, okay, get the bomb down, plant the bomb, and then it's, you know, you got players in different positions that aren't suited for the bomb plant, where that was a perfect spot. So, you know, props to Jam for that, and well played.
Plastic with the first entry frag here onto B, taking down Ray Z with a nice pop flash. Insanity picking up one as well, but Yuno's actually made his way up behind them, and he's done a lot of damage. McCrutch down to 3 HP. Oh, he goes for that little pre-fire, but the bullets miss, unfortunately, as Plastic finds Mental. Asmeister doing a little bit of damage, unbeknownst to him, through smoke there. Onto Sikiex, he has pushed into sight, but Insanity will find him just around the edge of that smoke. You know, last player alive for Rktm now. He's going to make his escape back through T-spawn.
Yeah, this again, as I called it in the, you know, when Jam were on CT side in the first half, those pistol rounds were crucial for Rktm. They had to get them. They had to win them. but sadly not being able to pick it up and, leaving it a little too late. But who knows? It could, we could see a beast come out from Rktm here.
We could indeed.
On this half buy / force. I'm not even too sure what to call it at this point. But
they're going to force.
It's a half buy, yeah. So it's a force half buy, one person pistol, 3 FAMASs and an M4. Although they, being the team they are, no head armor, one person has head armor, and they've opted for a lot of utility, which will help them. But as we say, that McCrutch gets an entry onto Sikex in window.
He was completely white. That timing, just impeccable. Yeah. He gave it a little bit of delay and then shot. We'll find insanity in mid though, and Maniac takes down McCrutch. Jam Gaming. Oh, the nade actually gets in there. Hazmeister will take down Ray-Z, and it is a 2v2, but Maniac has taken down Plastic in mid, so Hazmeister is all alone in a 1v2, and very low on hit points as well. Looks like it could go the way of Rktm. They do play this correctly. Mental's actually rotating back around the window. I think Hazmeister will have heard him there. And it does look like he's going to make his way all the way around through CT into A bomb site and come up behind that player in jungle.
Just to touch on the positioning of both these players, looking at Mental's in a position where he can peek, get the information, know the player's coming through, fall back, and then Maniac is there to pick up from behind. That's, you need that sort of team play to play at this kind of a level of CS, or even, towards the Div 2. But my God, what a shot. Takes Maniac out with a single tap to the head.
He doesn't actually have time to rotate towards B though, and the other CT is playing jungle, so Haz doesn't check it, but Mental's caked his shot, and I think Haz is going to be forced to stick this. He will get the plant, but Mental can catch him as he comes over the stairs, just whiffs again. And the nade comes in from Haz. Down to 45, he's got a molly to push him out now and peek around the edge, but Mental will clutch it for Rktm.
Wow. Wow. What a play from Haz. Minimal time left. Picking up Maniac with an insane headshot. Just that clean one tap to the face. Wow.
That could have been a huge play there by Haz, but Mental, he did really well there not to lose his head and bring it back. Yeah, incredible stuff. Even in the dying moments of this game, we see Rktm shine through with individual ability.
Definitely, again, and that's what I said. That's why I didn't make the call, that they're going to lose that last round, because it can awaken a beast within them, and each one of these players, have the ability to step up very, very big. But as I say that, Ray-Z actually caking a nade. That was,
Well, T-side are going to be fully bought up once again. So losing that round didn't do too much to them, and they have a lot of leeway to work with. But it's a 9-round difference at the moment. So Rktm have a lot of catching up to do. And I think it's only going to take one slip, and Jam Gaming is going to take the map.
Yeah, one mistake, and Rktm know this, and you can see by their positioning, they're just playing these very, very passive angles, not peeking out, not giving Jam anything to work with at this point, using their utilities effectively, making them count, and just delaying the clock, which, looking at the timer, 40 seconds left, and the second smoke's gone out on B, so
yeah,
Jam need to push this. Jam have to go for this now. It's do or die at this point.
So smokes and flashes into B. The whole team is going to push through. That smoke has cleared. McCrutch will take down Sikex in window. Maniac on side though, doing a good job. Ray-Z find insanity as well, and it looks to me like the push has stalled here, and the round could be going towards Rktm. McCrutch all alone, and he's going to try and stick the plant. Oh, but Maniac will catch his head through the smoke there. The USP, a nice hold from Rktm.
Yeah, definitely. Again, that just those timings on those smokes alone forced Jam to play the clock down and just played it way, way too low. B-site, you need a minimum of about 45 seconds to work with, especially if the team's playing heavy on it, because you've got so many angles to clear off the drop. You've got van, you've got the fence area, you've got short, second side of, short areas. So
yeah,
they needed to be a little bit more lenient on their time.
So, Jam Gaming forced on an eco, and looks like they've just balanced out the money a little bit. They do still have a decent amount of bank. They are going to be able to buy next round. Fully bought up. I believe they'll be able to afford an AWP as well onto McCrutch. This is not going to hurt. But at the moment, we're seeing a different Rktm here. They are definitely on point now. It might have taken them a little while to wake up, but definitely started to hit their shots.
Yeah. And see, you know, these guys are very passive players, but Maniac actually... Sorry, just a touch. He actually mollied a teammate. But not doing much damage, but... Much better hole coming out from Rktm there.
Yeah, they just locked down that A bomb site.
Yeah.
They definitely they used their mollies as well, which was nice to see. As soon as those flashes popped, they were ready with a molly to molly off entry points and chuck nades there, which did the initial damage, and you know slowed down Jam enough that they were able to land their shots.
Yeah, and again, you know, you brought up the point during the sort of pre-game was adaptation. You know, being able to adapt to your scenarios, and that was a prime example right there. Yep. They did the standard A take that Jam did that actually got them the other round that they did it the first time. And, you know, Rktm realizing they were way too passive in that round, pushing straight through everything and just, you know, throwing the T side off the bomb site there.
Looks like Jam want to go for another A push here. Insanity was hanging around mid, so they did have a little bit of info that time, Clowny. And he's still watching their rear here as Crutch goes for a pick, but it'll be Stezzy to take down Mental under Palace there. Not the fragging. And has actually jumped over onto Stairs, but I think Sikex is pre-aiming that and he will take him down. Picking up 2, Maniac will take down McCrutch as well. And it's a 2v4. This is almost identical to the scenario we saw with Jam Gaming against Athletico, just unable to close out the last round.
Yeah, they just got stuck, and Athletico... Again, it's adaptation. They're not able to adapt to how Rktm are playing. Rktm have adapted to them, and they're not seeing this. They need to see this a lot sooner and realize that and do a completely different strat to what they have done in the game already.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like mid control is probably going to work for them a lot better.
Yeah.
We've seen McCrutch with that AWP. He's been an absolute beast, and I don't understand. He's playing Palace every round now. And it's not working.
You're definitely right. You're right. That is a key point to note. McCrutch is not actually fragging the player in window.
Yeah. I mean, there have been rounds when they've had 3 in junk, and I would assume that's because, you know, 2 players have come through window.
Yeah.
So Jam Gaming on yet another eco here. And, I mean, they're going to have to close this out quickly because if they're not careful, it could get out of control. They are only a round away from victory, but if you look at the last 4, it's been all Rktm. And those have not been eco rounds either. I believe 2 have been eco, 2 gun rounds. Oh, nice pick by Insanity, catching Sikex off guard there as he gets boosted through window. Does pick up the M4 as well. So a 4v4 situation now. Oh, Maniac, he's going to peek out short though and find McCrutch in mid-con. And I don't think Jam Gaming are in a very good position right now. They have 0 utility and they're trapped in mid. So, I mean, Maniac can just destroy him from short. They do try to push. At the moment, though, he is happy to hang around kitchen. Jam Gaming just getting picked apart right now. Sanity, last player alive with the M4. He's just going to hang around window and try and hold on to onto the M4. Get a couple of exits here.
I think this position will be checked, and it was.
Yeah, Maniac just spots the barrel of the weapon there down the wall. So, Jam Gaming, 15 to Rktm 10, and Rktm...
It's looking close to Clown's prediction here of 16-12.
Yeah, so... that's right. I mean, Clown could be absolutely right.
It looked like a totally different game, but you know, and we do see a change up. You see Stezzy and McCrutch both with an AWP. So a double AWP setup. This is the kind of change of play that we needed to see. With, you know, this will change the way they actually assault a bomb site now, and sort of when Rktm do realize there is 2 AWPs, it should change things up for them as well.
Sikex is in window though, and it looks like McCrutch is about to peek him, but he doesn't actually look at window. He's just watching mid-con right now. Desi will go down to Sikex as he rotates off into jungle. On Hazmeister.
Mental with Haz.
That was a mistake from Haz. He just stood there and tried to tap him down, and everyone knows you don't peek an AWPer. And he stood there and he took it. Like, I don't know what the thinking was behind that. And he will take down Sickex. You know trades, but McCrutch is top mid to trade as well. So 3v2. Question is though, bomb site, are they going to hit? Only 30 seconds remaining. Make a play here. Maniac.
Yeah.
Playing ladder room position. He could go anywhere from there. I think the CTs, they're going to have people on site very quickly. Mental, I'm sorry. To take down the last two on short though. No smokes to work with.
Yeah, you know, rather opt for the rifle and utilities. Utilities is what gets you into bomb sites. It's what helps you hold bomb sites in the afterplant situation. They're almost as important as armor, to be honest with you. You know, flashbang, the order of sort of purchase should be smoke, flash, flash. A grenade is sort of your last point of call if you want to, you know, spend the extra 300. But I'm finding myself now lately, especially not buying nades in games. I don't really see them that useful. Wow, the molly though, and the nades.
As you say that, they do pick up a nade kill, and Yuno will burn out Hazmeister as well, taking down another, helping himself to a few frags there. Plastic, last player alive, but yeah, Rktm really not having any trouble with that B push, completely shutting them down. And is this prediction true? Could this be the round that Jam Gaming win?
Could this be?
16-12.
Could this be the round?
Mate.
Wow. Clowny,
is this prediction about to come
we
true?
Don't. Clowny's got money on this. I'm sure he's at tab right now.
He seems to be the CGA prophet somewhat. He's made a few accurate calls so far.
The CGA Dalai Lama.
It does ring true.
I'm liking this change up from Maniac though on short. Actually being boosted up by a teammate to watch that sort of cutout position, and although T's not actually going towards mid.
Yeah, it looks like they've stacked heavy towards B, but Bomb is actually headed towards Palace. So they might try and sell a B fake here. I'm not sure what they're going to do. Razy is trying to spot them out. Nade in hand, just ready to do that damage. Mental watching A ramp intently. Yeah, this cheeky boost on short from Maniac. Seconds remaining, and
I hope Jam make the move now. They need to really start getting in here.
Yeah, they seem to have slowed down their gameplay, and I know for a fact that's not how it works for them. They take the smoke as well.
Oh, the bait though. Oh no.
No. Well,
we didn't catch the end of the last game.
Well, guess what?
Again,
we know what that means though. 16-12.
Jam won.